Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm one of your spokesmodels for 2026 HIV Stops With Me campaign, and I'm here to answer March's question of the month. Now, for March's question of the month is, how can I challenge myself to go outside my comfort zone and to advocate for a different demographic? And well, my demographic is I am a cisgendered heterosexual woman, and the demographic that I would like to speak to today is the heterosexual men, because I feel that is a population that is not talked about a lot when it comes to prevention. And a lot of the marketing right now is geared towards individuals in the LGBT community, and their rates of contracting the virus is different than other counterparts. But I do believe that there is this other counterpart of heterosexual males that is not really talked about in the conversation of prevention. And I feel that with stigma, there's fear. And I feel like the more me and other counterparts get the word out that HIV is not it's a disease, it's not a moral failing, and that anybody, regardless of age, regardless of identity, it affects everyone. And also want to just highlight regular testing. You know, a lot of people in their sexual health doesn't really subscribe to using condoms nowadays, and even though that is definitely a great barrier, there's also things like PEP and PrEP that can be useful for heterosexual males, and as well as just regularly testing between partners and making it something that is a part of an annual checkup, and just, you know, reducing to help reduce the stigma around it. And, you know, as being a man, there's just so much responsibility put on men, and to not appear weak or to be machismo. And you know, because of this face that sometimes I believe men have to put on, it may deter them from getting testing and having those vivid conversations with their provider. And not only their provider, but having a vivid conversation with their partners about prevention. And prevention is not a sexy topic, but I hope that this year I can give out more education to heterosexual males, because, you know, I have a son who is 7, and I would want him to have all the information that he needs to, when he gets of age, because he is 7, to have all the education and prevention that he needs to make the decisions for his life. And, you know, just hoping that as I speak up and to continue to share my story, that it will help bring some stigma, decrease stigma around the disease of having HIV. And I'm grateful to just be a voice. And thanks for listening. Take care.